All right.
With the rise of AI and everything like that, we're going to need a lot more college graduated people to be able to
we
help
still,
with
yeah,
that.
today
But right
compared to-
now, there's a lot of useless degrees that are happening. Like, obviously, I want my lawyer, my doctor, any specialized field to be college educated. But a lot of people go to college because they feel like they need to go to college. And
That's the clearest path to success.
And to get
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm getting so paranoid now. So when she keeps talking over me, it's because she's thinking in her mind, this is going to be a good TikTok clip? Or do you think she just likes to talk a lot? I mean, I like to talk a lot. I mean, that is like a negative. My mind is poisoned with TikTok now.
How is it clear?
To get a paying job!
To get what is the paying job?
A job that earns $1 million a year, median higher wages, somebody with only a high school degree.
The paying job only comes when you get the piece of paper, and the piece of paper is what determines the type of job you're going to get. So if you get a piece of paper that's not going to make you very qualified to do many jobs, you're not going to get a job.
Then don't go to school for basket weaving. Based. Okay, I kind of sort of knew this, but I've gotten so many emails that I'm probably gonna start pushing back against this more. I even fell into the trap a little bit. Also, if you want to shoot me an email, contradicting this take, go for it. But I need to stop letting people do this the trades thing. When people jerk off the trades, I think it's because red pillars and conservatives are obsessed with the idea of like men do things with their hands. But people drastically overestimate how much money people make doing the trades. When you look up like average starting salaries for like entry-level electrician people, you're talking like 30, 40K a year. It's not, these people are not like making bank. And I knew this too. And the reason why I knew this, plumber salary in Florida, base salary, $24.52 an hour. Starting salaries, $59K, not too bad. Starting range between 51.6, 67K. When people talk about making like 100K plus, why only look at starting salaries though? I'm going to assume that was a fair question. It's because normally we talk about people going into the trades to make money. It's because we're talking about people going into the trades to make like a solid living, and we're usually looking at the starting salaries. If you want to go into careers and look at salaries, then trades are definitely losing to almost any degree work. But the whole point of the trades is you only need to go to school for 2 years, or none, if you do an apprenticeship or whatever, take on very little debt, and then get immediately into the job market. Yes, so this is something that I knew before, and I don't know why I stopped giving this talking point. Whenever people say shit like in the trades, the reason why people make like 100K plus in the trades, blah, 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 blah. Plumbers do not make 100K a year normally. Electricians don't make 100K a year normally. These are people that own businesses. They're people that own businesses. Would you agree that there are certain people that aren't built for the academics of college? Yeah, hold on. Let me be clear. Oh, God, I already see all the Reddit threads coming because, okay. Everybody take a deep breath while I overqualify the fuck out of everything I say 50 billion times because you will run to the most extreme, because I already see the threads. Destiny saying, don't waste your time becoming a plumber. College is appropriate for some people. Trades are appropriate for some people. If you have the capability to go to college and get a degree, that's almost always going to be the better alternative for you than going into the trades. If you feel like you can't do that, going into the trades is going to be better than working at Wendy's forever. The thing I'm trying to make the point of is that the trades are not like this magical utopia of making 80, 90, 100K a year so easily with very limited education. That is not the case. People in these red pill spaces or in these conservative spaces dramatically overestimate the average income earnings of people that are in the trades. That's what I'm saying. Do you agree with how school in America is structured? Like, if I want to be an actuary, why should I learn about philosophy and physics? I do think it's structured well. Europe. That one guy who keeps saying whatever insane amounts for money for welding. Yeah, because people say, oh, for welding, if you do like deep sea nuclear submarine, bottom of Mariana Trench, NASA-funded deep sea welding with Subnautica astronomical tools or whatever, like those guys make 20. Like, bro, okay, how many people are that? All right, we're talking about like. Oh, also another qualifier. Sorry, I have to say this. I'm only speaking for the United States. Somebody said in the UK, electricians are considered to make a lot of money, but only by working class standards. Everything I talk about when I talk about money and jobs and meetings, all that applies to the United States. You guys in the UK, you guys get, I don't know how. Yeah, holy shit. When you look up like average like computer engineer salaries or like what like nurses and shit make, yikes, in the UK, you guys get hosed. Holy shit. What is the average computer science salary in the UK? Is that starting or is that... Destiny, this is about to crater. Or I should say entry, I guess. The average graduate computer science salary. What is graduate computer science? Graduate, does that mean you graduated or is that a graduate degree? Is 27,500 pounds per year. The big issue I have with the college system is that if you're not going to STEM, you're if I want to be a teacher, I have to take on 50 to 100K in debt just to get paid 40K. People should be allowed to get useless degrees without being... Okay, true, but... And I'm running into this more and more and more, even in my personal life. And I don't know how to be nice about this. And I'm hopefully... Well, actually, I don't care if you get offended. I got enough audience. I can believe some of you off. If you go to an out-of-state private college to get a degree that doesn't pay much, honestly, you. You, your life, everything about you, face. It's so stupid. Like, I've ran into so many people in real life who are like, yeah, I've got like 70,000 in debt. And it's like, 70,000 in debt? Isn't the average is like $20,000, I think. Average debt students graduate with. Oh, I'm sorry, 37,000. Private student loan debt averages. No. What do you graduate with? The average student borrows $30,000 to pursue a bachelor's degree. Average bachelor's degree student debt. This is saying $37,000 per borrower, but I think this is also roping in maybe this is for a graduate or for a bachelor's degree. We'll say like 35,000, which is a lot. Sure, that's a car's worth of debt. But the amount of people that I see saying, like that guy in chat saying that like people talking about having like $100,000 of debt and shit. You're like, the average loan debt for a bachelor's degree among the class of 2020 was $28,400, so probably around $30,000. There's no reason to have that much debt. This says the average debt is $34,000. If you're hitting like these really big 5-figure amounts, you're up. You're doing some wildly stupid shit. Don't do that. Unless you need to. If you're going to like a top 5 law school or some Ivy League shit, or like if it's really important for your particular field of study that you know you're going to make a lot of money for it, then. This is the average debt for 4-year bachelor's degree is $35,000. The average 4-year bachelor's degree debt for a private college is $59,000, almost $60,000. $35,000 versus $60,000. %42% of students seeking a bachelor's degree from a public 4-year college have no student loan debt. Only 4% of bachelor degrees graduate who went to a public 4-year college have over $60,000 in debt. 78% of students who graduate with a bachelor's degree from an in-state public school will have a loan debt under $30,000. Destiny, EU bloke here. Is there a big difference between private college? My understanding, take this with a grain of salt, is that for most majors, state schools in the United States are generally pretty good. Now, something like law school, where you go to school, is going to be really important. If there's like a particular person you want to study under, then maybe going to a particular school is important. But I'm pretty sure that, like, broadly speaking, like, chemical engineering is chemical engineering, like, physics is physics. Like, as long as you have the 4-year degree and you're like doing an internship or getting some work, like, you're probably going to be okay. But the idea that, like, oh no, like, I got a degree in petroleum engineering, but it was from, you know, a university in Kansas instead of, like, you know, UCLA or something. It was like, no, my understanding is generally it's not going to matter. Now, law school is completely different, because I think for law school, the where you get your JD can actually be like the most important thing. But
I appreciate that, Destiny.
all right, bye. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.